Hello everyone, so I'm going to start making videos again. It's been 1.5 years that I did not make any video. Actually, I got a new job, moved to a new place, and I became father. Anyhow, I'm back, and the topic I will be starting with is how to buy an apartment in Germany. And I have narrowed down it to 5 points that you need to keep in mind. If you are looking for such an investment. So the first point is that you need to know the market. How to do that? You can look on different web pages. I will be talking about them in my subsequent videos. You can also go to Makler. Makler is actually a real estate agent who can tell you a lot about property pricing around your area. What you can also do is you can go to Rathaus. So Rathaus is a city hall, and there you can also find some prices. When you are doing such kind of survey, please keep in mind that you also need to know how those properties are rented. So what is the rent, what are the rents in those areas? I'm telling you because my motivation for this video would be to let you make a financial model that allows you to filter out that which properties are financially actually a benefit and good investment for you, and which the second quite obvious point is that you need to visit these buildings, these apartments, and actually see how what are the differences between how this property is advertised on web or at the agent and what it really looks like. There are a lot of important things that you will need to take care when you are making such visit, but I will make a subsequent video detailing that what should you do during those visits. The third point is the documentation. You need to ask for certain documents that are very important to consider before you buy an apartment, and for that I need to pick up my list. Wait a moment. Alright, so what you need to do is ask for a document called Jahresabrechnung. This is actually a financial summary of the whole year of the apartment. So it's containing actually all the expenditures that were made. You should ask for Eigentumsversammlung protocol. What is it? So all the owners of the apartments in that particular building meet once a year, and whatever happens, decisions taken, problems discussed are written in a form of a report, and this is called this Eigentumsversammlung protocol. And these two documents you should actually ask for last 5 years. While going through them, you will know a lot about what's happening in this apartment and in this building, which is very important to know to make the decision of buying an apartment. The next document that you should ask for is actually Energieausweis. This is actually a certificate that tells you about energy class of your building, and it is very important for long term because it will, if it is a high class, you will have in long term very less expenses while running that building or being in running an apartment in that building. The next document is called Teilungserklärung. It is a document that tells you about which part of building you own and which part of building is for everybody to use. So normally there are more than one apartment in the building, and it defines what is your part and what's others, or what's a common area. Moreover, it tells you about if the ground on which this building is built, do you have any share in that, or this is rented and all the owners of the apartments are paying rent to somebody. So normally these rent deals are like 99 years, 100 years long, and you can actually see in the Jahresabrechnung that how much is this rent that everybody is paying per month or per year, depending upon the property. The next document I have in is Grundbuch. This is registry. This is the registry of the apartment. It tells you the summary of all the owners of previous owners or the current owners of the apartment. The important thing there to look for is that if there is a bank in there and if there is a loan that needs to be paid, that's written in there. So this is one important document. The last document that I have is called Grundriss. It's not very important document, but it gives you the official numbers of the size of the rooms and the placement of the rooms. The importance of this document is that you can compare these numbers with the advertisement. For example, there the apartment size must have been also mentioned in the Grundbuch as well, or the Teilungserklärung, the apartment size is also mentioned, so you can compare and see if all these documents are in sync with each other. If they are not, you already know that there is something wrong. You need to ask and be careful about that deal. The fourth thing that you need to do, once you have all these documents, you have made visits, you have an understanding of the area around you, you need to put it into a financial model. And I will be sharing an Excel sheet showing you how I did it and how you can do it. It will contain, for example, all the one-time expenditures, buying the property, paying the transfer fee, paying to the notary, paying to the agent, and also some taxes that you need to pay, so those. And then there is a whole list of expenditures, for example, for the heating costs, the waste removal costs, the electricity usage in the common area, so on and so forth. And after every 3 months you need to pay property tax, for example. All these running expenditures on top, if you have taken loan from the bank, you will need to put in the Zinsen, the interest that you pay on that loan into the running costs, for example, or annual costs, so that you can create a full model that after 10-20 years, when your bank loan is finishing, eventually it will be a profitable investment for you, or it will be an investment that does not worth it. You can take this model to any level, but I will just share what I use and what I think is an appropriate way to actually roughly estimate what's gonna happen. Once you have done that, I have my fifth point, and this fifth point is how to take a loan from the bank. Most of the apartments are bought through loan, and I will be telling more details in a subsequent video, but what you need to look for is how to compare different banks, what is the interest rate, what are different numbers that these bank people give. And I have my own mortgage calculator. I will be sharing that in order to allow you to figure out that what exactly it's gonna cost you if you are going to take certain loan for a certain period of time. So these are my 5 points that I think one should keep in mind while thinking about buying an apartment in Germany. In principle, you can adopt the financial model, for example, that I will explain to actually any part of the world if you are looking for buying a property. And I will actually make few more videos explaining the important things even further that I mentioned today. And if you have question, or if I have missed anything, please comment, and I will take care of it. Until then, I wish you a very nice day, and I wish you best of luck in whatever you do. Bye bye.